My name is Robert Millikan, and I was the founder of the Oil Drop Project. My oil drop project can determine the charge of an electron. You start by having two metal plates inside of a glass container, with one on top and one on the bottom. The one on top will have a hole where the oil droplets from the mist that you spray above the top plate will slowly fill into the bottom plate. X-rays will be shot onto the droplets to negatively charge the oil droplets. We then introduce an electric current using the plates as a capacitor. When we get the charge of the current to equal the charge of the electron will no longer fall because the current and gravitational force will even out and the droplet will be suspended in midair. And a side bit of information is that if we surpass the charge of the electron, the oil droplet will appear to defy gravity and move upward. What were we trying to find out? We were trying to determine the charge of an electron, since it is a constant in many physics applications. So we were wanting to be as close to perfect as humanly possible. We did our experiment in Ryerson Physical Laboratory at the University of Chicago. There were many other things happening around the world at this time, and an example is that in the same year that I did my experiment, in 1913, Heike Kamerlingh-Onnes won the Nobel Prize in Physics on the properties of matter at low temperature that led to the production of liquid nitrogen. I wasn't the only one who helped in this experiment. Alongside me was my partner in this project. His name was Harvey Fletcher. He's also known as the father of stereophonic sound. He helped create the early electronic hearing aid. But my role in this project was devising a straightforward, more accurate method of measuring the charge of a single electron. I think my project had a very big impact on the physics community. My experiment revolutionized all of physics, especially the physics fields that have anything to do with electrons. We came to a more precise number of about 6%, and it also proved that electric charges exist in natural units in our environment. What were the conclusions of our experiment? Well, we found out that a single electron has a charge to be about negative 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19, whereas before it was known to be 1.5924 times 10 to the negative 19.